guys, Learning with Rich here again. In this video, we are going to learn how to create schedule in our project. Okay, so in this video, let us create our pipe schedule as well as sprinkler schedule in our project. So let's say, for example, we want to know the count of the pipes and also the sprinkler. Of course, in this kind of project that I have right now, it's simple to know how many or what is the count of sprinklers that in this project, right? Because I can just simply count it manually here. But let's say, for example, you have a very large project. So how are you going to count the sprinkler? Okay, so you can do it manually, but believe me, it will really take a lot of time. And we do not know if it is accurate if you're going to count it one by one. So instead of doing that, so we are going to create a schedule for that one. Okay, so first off, we're going to create a sprinkler schedule on our project. And then after that, we're going to create a pipe schedule. Okay, so to do that, on our project browser, you can see there's a schedule here. So you just need to right click that and then you can select here new schedule quantities. So another way of creating schedule is by going to your view tab and then after that you can click that schedules and then you can select schedule and quantities. Okay, so it's the same. All right, but in my case, I just simply right click the schedules quantities here and then I just select schedule quantities. Now for the new schedule here, so we are going to look for sprinklers. So let's look for letter S, that one. So you can select that one and then you can specify here the name. So you can type in the name of the sprinkler that you will be creating. Okay, so you just select here OK, there you go. And then after that, on the fields tab, so you just need to select here the parameters that you want to be added to your schedule. What are the fields that you want to be added to your schedule? So let's say, for example, I want to add the family and type. Okay, and then of course I want to know the count. And also I want to know what is the system. Okay, so the system name of the sprinklers, because we have different types of system when it comes to fire protection. We have dry, we have wet, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to select your system name. Okay, and what else? Okay, so you can add more fields here. So let's say, for example, type comments. Okay, so I'll just double click that. And then after that, I'll just select here OK, and let's see how it looks like. And there you have it. Okay, so as you can see here, so we have few sprinklers here. Okay, so we have pendant and then we also have a horizontal sidewall. So as you can see, it goes 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's itemized. Okay, so you can use the schedule also to navigate your model. Like for example, you do not know where is the location of this sprinkler. So all you have to do is to click that one. And then after that, there's an option here, element. You see there's a highlight in model. So you can click highlight in model and then Revit will just go to that model. Okay, so it's pretty awesome, right? So it will just zoom into that particular part of the model wherein it shows that particular sprinkler. So aside from that, while this sprinkler is selected, you can also create a selection box for that. So you can see that in 3D view. And there you go, right? So schedule is one good way of navigating also your model, okay? So that's your sprinkler. Anyway, let me just go back again to the sprinkler schedule. Okay, so we are going to edit our schedule. So how to edit the schedule? So here from the properties, you can sort it. So I'm going to sort it. So I'm going to select here edit. And what I want to do is I want to sort it by family and type. So I'm going to select this. So I only have two family here. So I only have two types, pendant and the horizontal sidewall. So I want to sort it by family and type, and then I want to put a header for that, and then I want to add grand totals for that one, and I'm going to uncheck itemize every instance. So that is the reason why it shows here 11111, because if you have 100 sprinkler pendant hosted half-inch pendant, it will show you here also 100, and then it will show there 111 100. Okay, because it's itemized every instance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck that one. I do not want to itemize that. And then after that, let's select OK. So let's see how it looks like. Click that. There you go. Okay, and let me go back again to the sorting and grouping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a blank line here. Blank line. And then I just selected OK. So there you go. So you have the total number for your sprinkler horizontal sidewall hosted, and then also the pendant hosted. So you have total of 5 for the pendant, 3 for the sidewall, and then the grand total is 5. And aside from that, you can also type here. So let's say, for example, you want to type here the brand or the supplier for the sprinkler. So you can type here. So let's say, what brand? So brand. Okay, so I'm just going to type here brand A, enter. So you will see here, this change will be applied to all elements of type sidewall. So if I'm going to select here OK, so if I'm going back to level 1 here, if I'm going to click one of the, what's that? Is it a sidewall? Yeah, so that is a sidewall. So if I'm going to click this sidewall here, one of the sprinkler that is sidewall, if I check here the edit type, I can see that the type comments here is already updated. So meaning to say, any changes that I made on my sprinkler schedule on the type comments, it will update all the type, all the half-inch horizontal sidewall. So if I change from here, so let's say I change this to brand X. If I select here OK, all right, and then I go back to the sprinkler schedule, notice that it will also update, right? Okay, so if you make this itemized, like the one settings that we have here, which is this one, if you make it itemized like that. So if you delete this one, it will also be deleted on your model. Okay, so not only here on your schedule, but also on the 3D model floor plan. On your project, it will be deleted this sprinkler, or let's say, for example, this one. Okay, so if you select that and then you delete that, not only here it will be deleted, but on our project. Okay, if you click delete, you see, please note that you are not just removing rows from the schedule, but also deleting the associated elements and geometry from the project. Okay, so I just want to let you know that. Okay, right, so let me just go back again to sorting. Let me just uncheck the itemize and let's select OK. Alright, so let me just put another brand here. So I'll just select brand X here as well. So I click the drop down here and then I click the brand X. And then I select here OK. There you go. So we have the sprinkler schedule. So let's say, for example, we also want to know the different families or types that we have in our project when it comes to pipes, and also the number of pipes that we have. So we can go back again to our schedule here, right click. Let's select new schedule quantities again. And then this time, let's look for letter P because we'll be creating a pipe schedule. So you can click that one, select here OK. And then same as the sprinkler schedule, we just need to select here the fields that we want to appear on our project. So let's say, of course, I want the count there, and I want the family and type, and also the system abbreviation. And also, I want to add the invert elevation, for example. So do I have that? Okay, so that's the invert elevation. And what else? Mm, the size. Okay, so I want to add the size as well. Okay, so you can arrange the schedule here, the field. So let's say you want the family and type, the first one. So you can click the family and type field, and then there's an app symbol here. You can click that one. And then you want to make the count last, so you can click the count. Then you can move that down there. There you go. Okay, and then let's select OK. So how it looks like. And there you go. So we have these pipes here. So we only have one type here, which is threaded. Okay, we only have one type here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it, let's say by size. Okay, so again, I'm going to select sorting and grouping here. Okay, so of course you can also go to the fields here if you want to modify the fields that you have selected. If you want to remove or you want to add a new field, you can go ahead. But in my case, I'm going to select sorting and grouping. Oops, sorry, it's this one. Okay, so I want to sort it by size this time. So I click size. I want to add a blank line and then I want the header. I want to have the grand totals, but I'm not going to itemize it. So I'm going to uncheck this one and then I select OK. And there you have it. So for half an inch, that is wet. So we have the size here. And then we also have the count here. Okay, so for those pipe, we don't have the invert elevation for that. Okay, so maybe it's because that is riser. Not sure for that, but there's no invert elevation for that one. And you can also change here the system abbreviation if you want to do that, the size. Okay, so basically this is now our pipe schedule. Okay, so what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to create the sheets here. So right click the sheets and then there's a new sheet here. Just click that one. So I'll be using the default sheet here, the title block. So I select here, okay. So what I want to do is I want to insert here the schedule, the pipe schedule. There you go. Okay, so there's my pipe schedule and also the sprinkler schedule. So I want to add my sprinkler schedule. There you go. So let me just adjust this. All right. Okay. All right. So again, if you want to edit your schedule, so you just need to go to the schedule, just double click that. Let's say I want to go to sorting and grouping. I do not want to have the blank line, so I just select here. Okay. So it looks like this. Same with the pipe schedule. So I click that. Let's go to the format. Let's uncheck the blank line. Okay. And then if you check the sheets here, so it's now updated. Okay. Right. Okay. It doesn't look cool. There's a blank space here. But anyway, so you can always edit that one. So basically, that's how you create your schedule. That's how you create your pipe schedule and sprinkler schedule. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.